to another episode of The Hated Truth. What's up, guys? It's your boy Bey J3. Yeah. I don't know what that means.
You gotta respond back.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? It's Chulo Swag.
Is that like the what's up? Like, what's up?
Yeah.
The modern day version of it.
Yeah, it sounds like that.
Oh.
Hey guys, we missed y'all. We missed recording with y'all. Oh, it's Bey. But we are back. We had to take a little break. We had to take precautions due to some COVID exposure that happened, separately amongst our own lives. But we always want to be respectful and be safe. But we are back.
The vid
knocked us out for a couple weeks. But we're back, and today is the first day of
The Hated Truth Academy.
Oh, shit. I wish we could tell you that it's something really special that we're going to be doing moving forward, but it's really just for the episode. Today we are talking about college life.
I'm sorry if you can't read it.
It's not a real thing.
Yeah.
The Hated Truth Academy is not real.
If you want it to become real, just let us know.
We'll make it happen.
We'll make it happen.
We would love to charge you for school.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
How much are you gonna charge a semester, Bayo?
I think we agreed upon $10,000 a semester, and every semester it would increase.
I have a grade 3 credit course.
3 credit. Look at
It's
that.
called Chuloology.
Chuloology.
Yeah.
What would you teach in Chuloology?
It's simple.
How to be a
What do you
chulo?
mean? I'll teach about relationships as a millennial.
Oh.
As a millennial.
I'll teach you about how to be toxic, how to not be toxic, being petty, the different levels, having rosters, bottom bitch.
Rosters and bottom bitch.
Hold on. This escalated very quickly. That is not what we're talking about today.
Yeah, but it's not, but it's a class that I would teach.
All right. Well, if you guys are interested in here, we just come out with it. There you go. Anywho, today we are talking about college life. COVID has done a lot in terms of how it's been then when we were in college versus the people that are going through it now. And we just thought it'd be a fun episode to do. We've been giving you guys a lot of information as of lately. And just never forget, we like to have fun here during our conversations as well.
Yeah.
So, first things first. What is the big major difference you guys have noticed from when you guys, aside from, of course, the in-person thing, but big major difference for now with COVID?
Is that
no Thirsty Thursdays?
No Thirsty
no
Thursday.
party life must be really different.
I
didn't
know, right?
think about that.
Maybe do you think
such
they
a
have
loser.
virtual Thirsty Thursdays?
Virtual Thursdays on Zoom. On Zoom.
Although
they charge you $5 to get on the Zoom link.
we used to
And
chill
they
on.
send you the Zoom link.
It's a $5 entry for the password.
But yo, it's spring 2012. We used to chill on Uvu.
Uvu. Oh my God.
Say I'm lying.
Oh my
Say I'm lying.
God! I
tell
knew
Uvu.
this was gonna be great. Hold on.
You
So
tell Uvu.
when Chulo and I were in college, for the record, Chulo and I met through college friends. So, anyways, we are a part of a Greek organization, and that's how we met. And we had a big group, and every night we would hop on Uvu for hours.
Talking about
On
mierda.
end, just talking mad shit. And we used to take pictures with our little tikis.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That was the Neo hype.
I used to have a iPhone 4. That was like 4 generations ago.
Wow, I wish
How
I
many
still had
ages
those
was that?
pictures. If you
I
are out
remember
there,
Uvu.
what?
I remember Uvu. That was way back when.
Yeah. That was and that wasn't even the original. There was Skype. There was another one before Uvu too.
I thought it was just a bunch of group meets.
I'm thinking.
Or it was email servers.
Email servers.
Oh my God.
The original group meets.
Yeah, the group chats were all email servers. But I guess,
We dated
times,
ourselves.
yeah, sorry
Dating
guys.
ourselves, yeah.
Emails. Dial up. No, never mind.
But yeah, I think Thirsty Thursdays hasn't been a thing since I graduated. Like,
At
even
least not
like-
as big, I think.
yeah, like when I first went to college, Thirsty Thursdays was a thing. Like every Thursday you used to go out to drink. Like that was just the day to go drink. And then as college progressed, it was like, okay, now it's Friday. Now it's a typical Saturday. And then when I was a senior, I was like, yo, it's Tuesday, let's get lit.
On a Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesdays.
Yeah, fuck it.
What?
$2 Tuesdays.
Well, mine never went past Thirsty Thursdays.
It's always
I never
$2
experimented
Tuesdays.
with the other days of the week.
Yeah, you used to have $2 Tuesdays, Rolling Rock Wednesdays.
Now
Thirsty
you're talking about
Thursdays.
Montclair.
You're talking about different
Wednesdays.
campuses right now.
Yeah.
Because I want Bayo to tell y'all what he used to attend. What did you used to go to?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Guys, for the record, I didn't attend nothing. Nothing. I would go home, I would pray, and go to sleep.
Bale took me to my first Tracateo Thursday.
Yo, you don't know nothing about Tracateo. Oh my god.
So Tracateo Thursdays was in the summer. It was our fraternity with a different sorority every Thursday. Bros got in $5 or free if you had to stay. And yeah,
That's
$25 pictures, sangria, hookah. It was as big as this room.
Yeah, we're like 300 people in it.
Everybody. The original place where COVID would have like exposed
That's
the
where
whole
it started,
nation.
man. So
The whole
back
nation
in
would have had
Thursdays,
COVID
that's
in
where
there,
the
you're
COVID
right?
was at.
But yeah, they used to go to Tracateo Thursdays.
Yo.
He used to drive me.
Oh my god. I went to
one. You know what? I'm embarrassed right now.
You're embarrassed that you
You
used to
also-
attend Tracateo
He also
Thursdays?
used to go to the Clásicos in Patterson.
Nah, stop that.
Clásicos?
Yeah.
You went to the Clásicos?
He went
No.
to Beso Lounge at Patterson.
I've
Not
never been to
Beso.
It used,
Beso
it used to be called Red Box or something like that.
No.
Yeah, yo.
No.
Santana's Bar.
Santana, yeah, that Santana bar. Yeah, that was me.
But that's what we used to
I went to high school with Jose, the owner of Santana's, before he sold it.
So
Yeah.
you,
So that's how we found the spot.
so you and Jose was cool.
Yeah, Jose and Jose were cool. Weird thing, right?
Yeah, ready
No,
for
but not for nothing. I like literally when we all started throwing parties there was because I first connected with him, and then we brought when we were interest our parties there to fundraise. And the first night or the first time we threw a party there as interest, we made easily over a G. So
To be honest, I don't feel bad, but one time I charged a group of guys $50 to get into
each, right?
each to
Yeah.
get into Santana.
And they paid.
Yeah, they
Santana's
paid.
Bar.
And they paid.
But yo, it would look crazy in there.
I mean,
it
I
was
schemed it.
yeah.
I schemed it. Like it was packed.
Yeah, it was
I
wild.
took a group of girls from the back of the line, brought them to the front, let them cut the line, and then they came up to me and I was like, "Yo, bro, we're at capacity." He said, "Yo, no." I was like, "Yo, I'll be right back. Let me talk to somebody." Went inside, had a drink, came back.
He had a drink.
Came back. I was like, "Bro, we got capacity, but like, yo, if I get a ticket, I gotta have the money for it. So, yo, we charging $50 a head." Yeah, like $50 a head. I was like, "There's an ATM."
Yeah.
I was like, you saw those 8 girls that went in there. There's more in there.
Yo.
Bro, they went to that ATM.
You would think they were in Vegas.
They paid me $50 cash each.
You think they was in Vegas? And
That paid for the DJ, and I already had money from everybody else that got inside.
Yeah.
I just hope y'all know you paid for his drinks that night.
Thank you
Y'all
guys.
did. Y'all didn't pay to
Yeah,
get
for
in.
me.
Y'all paid for his
Y'all paid
drinks
for the
that
chapter
night.
because I already had free drinks.
Oh, my bad.
Big fact. You knew him anyway too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was cool with him too.
Major throwback. Metropolis.
Oh my god.
I never entered into Metropolis.
What?
If somebody,
That's
my parents
where-
are watching.
That's where Kiersey found me.
Oh, tell us the love story.
Okay, tell us this story.
Wait.
No, there was no love story.
Does she ride you?
I didn't even see her.
It's a love story because you guys are now getting married. It's a love story.
No, but I didn't even see her
She
there.
came from New York to Jersey.
From Metropolis?
From Metropolis?
Yeah, God knows who knows if she was even trying to meet somebody else. You know, she didn't even know I existed. But you know, she caught a glimpse of me and was like, "Damn, that's my."
He was like, "Sam."
Diablo, Diablo, I want that one. She
For
said.
the record, she's right over there like, yup.
Yeah, we got
She goes, "I want that one."
We got a live audience today.
Mind you, I never saw her before. I didn't even see her that night.
So what did you say when you saw her? You better have been like, damn, that's
He was like, "Sans."
I did say Sans. But I met her the next week, and that was because my line brother Edwin wanted to go hang out in New York, and
I don't know why.
And I'm like, come on, man, I don't want to go hang out. I don't want to go to New York. You know, if you're from Jersey, you never want to go to New York.
Yeah,
You hate paying the toll. You hate the parking. You hate how traffic everywhere, all over New York. And it's like, come on, man.
Everything's a mess.
There's so many people in New Jersey. Why do we want to go to New York? Like, why do we want to waste our time?
Because we thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Because we def went.
Oh,
I def took
did.
multiple trips to New York thinking that it was cool. I do not want to go back there today. But either way.
Yeah, I'm done.
We ended up, chilling, staying together, and somehow we're still
And
together.
it all started at Metropolis.
I mean, for her, not for me.
No, it all started at
It all
Metropolis.
started.
For the record, I think it shut down. Sad days. Anyways.
Not surprised.
I just feel like we can talk about this, but people that are going through college right now aren't gonna have those same experiences,
No.
and that sucks. And I feel so very sorry for any of you that are watching, because those were great times.
Yeah. No, I felt bad for the high school seniors last year because I feel like you can't get that one back.
You can't.
At least if you go to
Graduation.
college, you still got 4 years.
That's
You still
true.
got time for maybe things to get better.
Right.
Or even if you take a year off and then start, doing other things and then come back to it. I mean, you still have that chance of, enjoying it. It won't be like we did. There's no way. Like
now you can do it, but you gotta wear a mask.
Yeah, bro. Like
Because we did that. We college
barbecues,
did.
traveling, tailgates,
All of it.
Drinking at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. bangers.
9 a.m. bangers. Shout out to 9 a.m. bangers.
It's just gonna be
Homecomings.
different. Homecomings,
Yeah.
Now it's gonna be like virtual.
Virtual.
They actually, Montclair had a virtual homecoming.
What about a virtual paint party?
Nah,
I'm like,
Virtual concert.
Yeah.
They gotta do all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yo, so that means that Montclair doesn't even do senior trip anymore then.
No, I think you can do it. It just be less people.
Well,
I mean, you would pack the whole. I mean, the airplane is still stocked with how many people.
It's crazy.
It's
I
more
can
like a
only
resort.
imagine. But if you need a school, come to the Hated Truth Academy. I'll charge you $10,000 and sign you up to Chuloology.
Chuloology. 3-credit course. We have 101, 202, and 303. And for my advanced learners, we also have.
No, the 400 level, the capstone.
Yeah.
Don't forget the
That's
capstone.
what I was forgetting.
Oh!
We also have an internship program.
Internship.
Yeah. Sponsored by the Hated Truth. You don't get paid, but you get hours. We sign off on it. Community service hours.
Community service. You have to have editing skills.
I hope you guys know that they're literally doing this right on the spot, which is why I'm looking at them like, when are y'all gonna stop? Like, this was literally just them being fools. Anyways, moving on.
Anyway.
Aside from all the great times that we all had, and I'm sure a lot of people had, on a more of a life perspective, I can say that college introduced me to all of my lifelong friends. And through those lifelong friends, I've met like my significant other and other people that I know will always be in my life forever. So I think that a lot of people in high school, I thought that those friends were gonna be my lifelong friends.
Yeah.
And then you get to college and you realize
You change.
Yeah.
Change, yeah, you're right. I mean, I always growing up heard that you meet your lifelong friends in college.
I did
don't
so. I
know
never
where
wanted
I
to
read
believe
that. I
it.
don't remember where I saw it. I don't know who told me, but that's what I was told, and I never believed it until, I mean, I was having a conversation with Juan today. I was like, yesterday. I was like, damn, dude, it's been 9 years since I've known you, and that shit.
Our 10-year friendiversary is coming up.
That's wild.
So
Bradley and I have been friends for 10 years.
I don't think it's because of college. I think it's more because of life and common ground and common interests and how a person's life is different if you go to college or if you just go to high school.
Right.
And now where you don't share the same common grounds with those people, they tend to lose contact. You tend to be more successful and have different aspirations because you've explored more and seen more as someone that went to college opposed to someone that probably only went to high school. So life changes. In those 4 years, that person that only went to high school now probably was just working or trying to do something, and their whole life is completely different than someone that's been having fun partying and going to class all day. So it's
traveling.
Exactly. So it's different because responsibilities and life changes, and 4 years might not seem like a long time, but for some people it can drastically change their life.
Yeah, no, for sure. Definitely agree. I think that a lot of the times, or actually I wrote it down and I'll ask you guys and then I'll give you guys kind of what I think, but what do you guys think that college really taught you? I feel like that's kind of what you just wrapped up right now, where it's more about the experiences versus like what you actually learn in class, which of course you should take serious. It's your degree, but you really are paying for the actual experience of it all that other people just won't get if you don't go to college.
Yeah.
But that's me. Like, that's my perspective.
Well, being someone that didn't go to college right away, or went to college right away and then said, this is not for me, and then took time off and then went back to college saying that I'm going to need this to be successful in the life that I want. I just found out that college matters to employers. That's it. And the people that you meet in college, your friends, or the people that you associate yourself with, elevate your life.
For a fact. Wow, say that again.
They elevate your life. And I feel like my circle before college was a little bit smaller and less diverse or ambitious. Sometimes.
Like that.
And now it's like a bunch of innovative go-getter that would try to find a new way to do something. You get me? Or find another avenue, or it's always trying to do something.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably one of the best things that I got from college.
Yeah, no, for sure. I also think that connections, you what's the word I'm trying to look for?
Network.
Yeah, network. Yes, that. Thank you. That is huge. Huge. If there's one thing, if you're going to be paying to go to college, that's the one thing you definitely need to walk away from, because when you get older, again, kind of what Beto said, your friends then elevate you, and then those friends have other ambitious friends that maybe you guys aren't best friends with, but guess what? Now you got a little bit of the hookup, and now you got a little bit of the in, and I can speak that as a personal experience that I'm currently going through now, and I've had a lot of changes currently, and all of that I feel like wouldn't have been possible had I not had the people that I have around me always like encouraging me and me seeing those people do better, and I'm like, I need to do better. And I tell my friends that all the time. I tell them that all the time, and I tell B too all the time, and I was like, you don't understand how much you actually like push me to like want to do, because I look at him and I'm like, oh, he's grinding. I need to get on it.
Yep.
Like, I need to get, not that I wasn't, but I'm just saying, like, it's a reminder, like, he's grinding, I gotta grind. My other friends are grinding, I gotta grind it out too. So that's great. And then, of course, networking. You get to meet people that you never thought you would because of those connections you've made. So definitely take that into note. And then whoever has, if you're around our age where you've did college and done with that, I think everybody can attest to that. And
Those viejos.
Yeah.
but now, how would you say, or because we're talking about now college in the modern age, right, in post-COVID. So how would you meet all these people now? Or I don't even know how, even if we have an answer for this, but like, how do people like socialize on campus anymore or in school?
That's a good
question. I mean, maybe a group project that they have to be on Zoom.
Yeah, actually, that's exactly what it's like. And the only way I even know a little bit is, again, we're all a part of Greek organizations, and Greek organizations host events on campus. COVID doesn't stop that, and I can say that, everybody has had to find a way and get real creative and innovative, and Zoom is everybody's best friend. And where people are still out there educating you on things that, there's information to be taught to you by on Zoom. It's not the same. The hype isn't there, the putting an event together and having people actually come in and see how many people show up. It's different, but it's still happening. I can't attest to how effective it is. I haven't attended a Zoom event. I have not.
I feel like it's very different not having that
in-person interactive.
Yeah, in-person interaction. I mean, also, we live in like the social media world anyway, so maybe that works for the Gen Zs.
Yeah.
Or the older millennials. I think they were born in the 90s, but they were born in the 97s, and they didn't experience anything in the 90s. But that's another whole story.
Yo, why are you mad? Who are you mad at? Who are you mad at?
Bro,
we didn't even need to do that. You didn't
You were born in
even need to do that.
97. You were born in the 90s.
Oh my God.
Stop it.
Stop being a bully.
But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I feel like that person-to-person connection of just being able to go to the quad, and there being events every especially in the spring when it's hot. You go to the quad and there's always something going on.
Common hour, right?
Events,
From
hour.
2:30
You
to
can
5
just go
or
there and
something.
you know that everybody's
4.
there to hang out, catch up.
Mhm.
You know. It's just,
If you went to FDU and T-Neck, to all of my peeps, y'all know that today's weather would have had that place jumping.
yep, hookahs on.
The back of the sub would have been jumping with today's weather. So stuff like that,
quad
nothing
and the
can
hookah would have
replace.
been out.
I don't know about that.
Can't forget the hookah.
Yeah.
If there's hookah, Chulo's there.
Yep.
You can't forget the hookah. College life has definitely, I believe, evolved. Before, people used to go just for the class. Used to go to class and used to go home, or you used to go to class and used to go back to your room. I feel like with time, and then we came into where it was a big social thing,
Yeah.
and I feel like now we're going backwards with this whole COVID thing, and then the whole Zoom thing, and people actually attending class, and that's hard. So I give props to anybody. Props to anybody that's currently in college, enrolled, and you're doing this Zoom thing. I can only begin to imagine. I don't think it's easy.
Are you dorming if you have to go to class on Zoom?
Yeah.
I think some people are still doing
There's some
this.
people
What?
doing it. Yeah.
And let's not even, actually we can. Let's get into the subject of the fact that these universities and colleges are still charging full tuition despite the fact that they log on to Zoom, which is ridiculous. So,
5C still popping.
5C?
which is ridiculous.
We
And
went to the Ville.
You know, the
that
chapter dorm
leads-
is still lit.
the what?
The chapter dorm.
Oh man.
I
That
mean, I
sounds,
haven't been in. I told them I don't go back over there. You know, can't be doing that.
No.
It's over.
it's over.
But I heard we still holding strong to that room.
You guys are still holding
Oh,
that
the
down.
same room?
Yeah.
Oh my God. No comment.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't know what they're talking about either. By the way, moving on, and that's it. Well, that goes into a question that somebody had. Right, somebody submitted a question
yeah.
for today's episode, and that was, why is college not free? I wish I knew.
I can tell you. Oh, go. You couldn't answer it.
Because people want to make money.
That's what I was going to say. It's a business. School is a business, right?
business.
Even if it's a
Just like
public
anything
school.
else in America.
And
Because-
it's a dream sold to you that you need.
I mean, it helps a lot of people. I think we
It
spoke
helps,
about it.
but you don't need.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna go back. On a previous episode we had with Mr. School Counselor, we said that going to school is a safety net for people that don't know what they want to do with their life, because it provides guidance and a safe route to a possible career
Right.
to put you in a system, right? In the system that we have in the world, where you can get a job, you can be employed, you just need the degree.
I was
and
gonna say, where a
that's what it
degree
does,
gets
not
you a better
career.
paying salary.
Now, schools are a business, because even in public schools, the government pays for the students.
Yeah.
So they have to make sure that they have X amount of students, so they get X amount of funding to support the school. And it's a business no matter what. So at the end of the day, schools are businesses, and they're just trying to make money.
No, they making money.
They're making lots of money. And I
Even
mean,
through the pandemic.
they're still charging you full tuition for Zoom classes.
They're increasing the tuition
That's
too.
ridiculous.
Some of them.
It's ridiculous.
That's wild. I'm glad
Yeah.
I'm no longer in school.
Yeah, honestly, because I would have.
Somebody brought up that why are they paying out of state tuition to go to school virtually?
No, great point.
Wait, that's like legit.
So
thing?
So let's say because people weren't allowed to dorm at the beginning of the pandemic, but they had to do virtual classes, so they were home, right? Let's say I'm in Arizona, but I'm going to school in New Jersey, right?
Right.
You pay out of state tuition.
Yeah, it's
But
like
I'm
doubled.
But I'm doing everything from Arizona, so I'm not really doing out of state school. I'm just doing online class, pretty much.
That is,
Yeah.
I did not know that.
So they shouldn't be charging them that out
They
of state.
definitely should
So
not.
they were, people were upset about stuff like that and bringing
So
stuff
greedy,
like that up.
yo.
But I mean, it's just, it's
It is what it is right now.
Post-COVID.
It is what it is right now. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think universities or colleges will ever be free. Community colleges, possibly, if you keep up with.
But it's not even free. Somebody's gonna have to pay for it.
Yes, of course.
So the government will pay for it, or somebody else will pay for it.
Yeah, they're gonna have to find the funds in order to fund it,
Make
so
it
it could be
free
free for you.
What you gotta do is feel the burn.
Feel the burn. That's what we should have been doing a long time ago.
No.
Long time ago.
No.
But that's a whole different conversation that we don't need to get into.
A lot of burn.
No.
Crazy.
They got a cream for that.
Crazy.
Not that kind of burn.
The burny burn. The burny burn. So college is overall just a great experience. I can definitely say that I paid all that money for the experience. You know, of course, for the classes and all of that. But a lot of the stuff that, if we're really getting down to the hated truth of what college life is like, the stuff that you learn in the classroom, you will not really implement ever. But that's, again, off of my personal experience. It's all dependent on people's different careers and what you're learning and all that good stuff. Because, again, like if you're a nursing major, everything you're learning will matter. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. But definitely take away the experience of it. For those who have been there, done that, you guys know exactly what we're talking about. Great times. Everybody walked away with lifelong friendships and memories for days. And I think, do you guys have anything else, like in general, for college that you guys want to bring up? Any other questions?
No.
No.
The polls after.
Polls. So make sure you guys are checking out the clips. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure that you guys go ahead onto our Instagram page at The Hated Truth, and you check out our short clips for our polls. If you're just listening to us on one of our podcast streaming services, same thing. Head on to Instagram so you guys can get the polls. But I think a good way to wrap this up, because a lot of it was nostalgic, right?
Yeah.
Is B and I said we were gonna share one of our crazy college stories, and we're gonna shrink it. We're gonna shrink it because it's a really long one. We're gonna do our best to shrink it, and then if Bayo has any stories about his Traqueteo Thursdays, maybe he'll share.
No Traqueteos, no nothing.
I'm gonna let B start, and then I'll fill in any gaps.
No? So I'm not sure how we ended up going.
I do. All right, so I'm gonna fill in that gap.
Start that.
Ready?
I
Okay.
forgot.
There was, again, we're part of.
Didn't we meet up at a house and we just were chilling?
Yeah,
Okay,
I remember this very
Go ahead,
vividly because I legit was like scarred after this. Anywho, so I went to FTU, Braulio went to Montclair, and at that time we were friends. Long story short, we are both in Greek organizations, and there was a Greek party happening all the way in upstate New York. And you know, Stony Brook. We're young. The night is young. We have nothing else
still evening.
to do. It was, but I'm saying, like, to us, it was like, yeah, cool, we're gonna go. Like, it's a 2-hour drive, whatever.
Oh my God.
We all get in the car. For the record, I didn't even know we were going that far when I got in the car. I get in the car, and it's like a 45-minute in, and I'm like, how far are we going? And they're like, we're going to upstate. And I'm like, I got in this car going to upstate New York?
Now, mind you, I think it was like 3-ish, 4 o'clock. No, it was like 5 o'clock. We were all hanging out. So we headed out like around 7 to be there by like 9.
Okay.
Now, which is good. Party start time.
To pregame.
Pregame, yeah. Because it was a homecoming weekend.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, it was homecoming weekend.
Oh, so you guys got there late then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
it wasn't planned. It was like spontaneous plans. Yeah.
My line brother hit me up.
We're like, yo,
come through.
Yeah.
We having a party tonight. You know. And we was like,
For those who don't understand Greek terminology, just one of his frat brothers invited us out. So
invited us out there.
We get out there. It was
4 of us. No?
Yes.
It was 4 of us.
Yes.
The driver, the co-pilot, us 2.
Okay, cool. So now that y'all got that, we get there. We get to this is a dorm party. So we drove 2 hours for a dorm party. That was our first mistake. Second mistake, we pull up. Right? We pull up and we were told everything's taken care of. We pull up to a dorm. The music is coming from an iHome, and there's only one bottle of Hennessy.
No.
There wasn't one bottle of Hennessy. I remember just one
bottle of Bacardi Gold.
Oh, that's what it was. I could have sworn it was Henny.
That sounds like
Bacardi
a mess.
Gold.
Oh my God, let me tell you.
Now, there's like about like 6 dudes. Nobody else. And we just chilling.
Yo, okay, I'm just gonna rewind. The music was coming from an iHome.
I go.
Like if I put it here, we wouldn't be able to hear it. That's anywho.
Bro.
We get there and we're like, what the hell did? Yeah, it gets better, Bayo. It gets better.
This is a mess.
We get there. We're there for maybe I want to say like 2 hours at most.
At most.
Because we all looked at each other like, nah, we gotta go home. Like
it was like 10. It was like 10ish, 11.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we were like, yo, if we leave now, we'll get home. Like if we went out in Jersey.
Right.
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Usual time.
You know.
All right. So that was the plan.
What's the plan?
We get in the car. I'm like, yo, it's late. I'm gonna take a nap. B is like, yo, me too. We're both in the back. I lay out. He lays out, chilling. We hit the divider. No, we don't need to get into we don't need to get into the details.
I'm in the back, sleeping.
Right. So we're sleeping. I'm sleeping. I'm laid out. Right. So I'm on B. I'm laid out. Right. Whatever.
Fuck?
We hit the divider,
Yeah.
and the car goes. Skr, skr, skr. I literally flew. I was like this, and I was like. Ah! Doof. And the car hit, and we were like, what just happened? Thankfully, we were all okay.
Yeah.
Did you fall asleep or something?
We don't want to get to details.
Okay,
but-
okay.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Because we were in the middle of
Yo,
falling
you know
asleep.
what? I got you off script.
Okay, got it.
Anywho,
Got it.
so
Yeah, but I saved Bay's head from going through the window.
he did.
But she did hit that. You did
I
hit
hit.
it because
I
you
did.
was bleeding from
I had glass in my ear
Yeah.
and I had a big old bump on my
No
forehead. I did.
way.
Anyways.
And I was like grabbing the seat.
Yep. Okay. So we get there and we're like, okay, like everybody gets at the car. We're like, is everybody okay? Everybody's okay. Cool. And I'm like, we're
Blood
in
coming
the.
out.
Oh, it gets
Yeah,
worse.
we're okay.
Oh,
Jesus.
It gets
worse.
worse,
It gets
y'all.
worse.
It gets worse. This is just the beginning. Anyways.
So I go ahead and I'm like, yo, all that happened was the car still turns on.
Mm-hmm.
We got flat. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put the spare. Get on our way back home.
I'm
No
gonna stop.
fucking
I'm gonna
way.
stop him right there just so I can paint you guys a picture. It is pitch black down one of those really just long roads you hit when you're trying to get upstate.
You guys
There
didn't
is
call the cops?
There is nobody there. There's
No.
nobody there.
Why would we call
You
the cops?
in
hit,
the
you hit the
middle of
divider. She's bleeding.
I don't know. We were
No,
really
we was
thinking.
trying to
We
get
was trying to go
home.
home. We were trying to go home
Yo,
because I was like, yo,
home.
I'm fine. Like I'm fine.
This is our hangover.
Yeah.
Without drinking, because we didn't drink. So I changed the tire, right? Boom, put the spare. Spare's flat.
Because it wasn't used to check.
It just gets better.
Yeah.
So
No, wait, before that. So then we all look at each other and we're like, okay, we have to call someone, that we have to do something. That was our thought at first. We have to do something. And then we realize everybody's phone is dying. All 4 of our phones are literally on like 5%.
There's no car charger?
The-
What kind of car is this?
It was a hoopty. You know, back in the day, we had hoopties. It was
plus
a
it's
hoopty.
like fall 2012. Like
I just want to put a little disclaimer. This is why we don't like New York.
mission.
All right, go ahead.
It's the worst.
So our
So
phones
then-
are dying. We got a
So
flat.
we got a TomTom in the car.
The
TomTom.
GPS.
The GPS. The TomTom.
Not even the damn. This is old. This is old.
Hello.
And we're searching for a gas station
Uh-huh.
to put air in the tire. So we're driving. So I'm telling the driver, yo, don't go over a certain mile per hour. If not, you're gonna fuck up the rim. You're gonna mess
Yeah.
up the tire.
The axle and everything.
So we're driving.
It'll
The
pop.
the closest gas station is non-existent. Where it took us, the address, there's
It-
nothing there.
There wasn't even a road.
There's
really.
nothing there.
Nothing.
So we click the second one. Now I keep telling the person, I'm like, yo, slow down, like this and that.
You're
So
on a spare, so you have to watch your
we
speed
end
limit.
up getting to a Shell station. So I go put air in the tire. Tire slashed because she was
Going too fast,
going too
on
fast
the spare.
on the spare.
Okay.
So now we're stuck.
So now
in
here
LI.
we're at the
I hope y'all had AAA.
watch this. Right.
Dick.
So it gets better.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
We're just starting, guys.
Really?
Anyways, so we're at the gas station. At this point, I want to say it's like 4 a.m. We got there. I want to say like 4 a.m.
Maybe. No, maybe
3,
no.
4 in the morning.
No, it was like 2.
Okay.
It can't be that late. You guys
Because
left
remember,
like
we-
almost 10,
We
11.
ended up waiting until like a certain time.
Yeah.
Because
Okay. So, anyways,
it was like
we
2
get
inches
to the gas. Mind you, we were just in like an accident, so the back windows are all shattered, right? So
Yeah,
we
the
it's
back.
coldish. Shit. We're there, and then the gas station that we're at wasn't like a legit gas station where we could just be like, yo, can we just hang out inside? No, it was just a little hut for one person. So we go and we're like, sir, like we just need to charge our phones so we can get in at that point, all of our phones were dead. Yeah. I even called someone and I called Gabby. If you're watching, shorty, please tell me you remember this. I called her and I'm like, we just got into an accident. All of our phones are dying. If you don't hear from us in a couple hours, come looking. We're in the middle of nowhere. We get there and the guy wouldn't even let us like charge our phones inside. We had to use the outside port.
So we're outside charging.
Sitting like the charger's here and we're like sitting down like on the ground with our phones like da-da-da.
Take it to. I called about like 3, 4, 5 people. Like, yo.
Everybody to see who could come get us.
We in Stony Brook.
Stuck. Come get us.
Almost dead.
No, and for some reason that day, everyone was busy. And not to say it in a shade way, but everybody was just out of reach. Completely out of reach that
Even
day.
the cops? Even the ambulance?
Oh, I know. We didn't even think.
We not going. How's that going to get us to Jersey?
It wasn't going to get us to Jersey. We were trying to get home.
We trying to get back to
Okay, so finally one of us gets in contact with a friend. And they go, yeah, cool, like, we'll go get you guys. But remember, we are an hour to almost 2 hours out. We weren't driving for too long before we hit and we ended up at the gas. So we were an hour and a half away still. Cool. Y'all want to know what we did? We sat in the car, pulled out a blanket that we weren't supposed to be using. And we cuddled up. Legit, it was freezing and we were like this. Waiting for somebody to come pick us up. Tired, freezing, like it was bad. Cool. Somebody finally gets there to get us, and
they're like, "Oh, I'm hungry. This breakfast spot just opened up. Let's get breakfast."
Bail. The sun was coming up. We had been through a car accident, a non-existent gas station, a tore-up tire, freezing, tired, hungry, and
you just want to get home.
But we don't got Denny's in New Jersey like that.
It wasn't a Denny's spot. It was a deli. It's the bagel spot.
I still remember this so vividly.
I was like, can you take it to go?
Yes.
Oh,
take it to go.
It gets
better.
That's real inconsiderate because he's out there being nice to pick you up and you can't let him have a bagel?
But like, why
no.
Yeah, you were home sleeping. Anyways. Whatever.
You could have been home sleeping too if you didn't go to New York.
I know. And he has a point, but we were just pissed at the moment. I still so vividly remember we were both in the back and the sun was coming up. And I looked over at Braulio and I was like, the sun's coming up. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, I just want to go home. And we were exhausted. Cool. The bagels get ordered. They get given to them. And even then, yeah, they got them to go but ate them in the car. Yeah. So we waited another 25 minutes for them to eat their bagels.
You can't eat and drive a bagel?
No.
Apparently not.
We start moving, right? Moving.
They appreciate the fact that you picked them up.
Yes.
We start going down a highway, and so we left the car that was total.
Yeah, and
not total, but
done
up there, parked.
Yeah.
We're driving. We're hitting.
Somebody got to go pick that car.
So now we're like an hour into the drive.
We were at the toll. We were literally getting ready to cross into Jersey.
No, before that, we were like on that bank. I don't know what highway that was. But the car starts overheating. The car that picks us up starts overheating.
Literally fumes coming out from the hood.
So we had to pull over into a gas station, and I was like, "Yo, all right." So I go get some antifreeze, and I'm like, "Yo, I can't open it. We gotta let the car cool down."
But nobody wanted to listen to Braulio that day.
So they tried to open it, and they burned it. I was like, "You're gonna burn yourself." So we cooled it down. So we cooled it down. We ain't cool it down enough, just enough for me to get the antifreeze in, right?
Was the radiator busted or something?
We turn on the car. Numbers look good. We start moving. Now we're like 15 minutes away from the bridge. Like we legit can see the bridge.
Guys, this is all that.
The car overheats again.
Did you guys not look if it was leaking?
No, we just want to get home.
I just think there was a lot of
Bro, remember we're like 20.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, we're young. We're getting hoopties. Like I don't even know a thing about cars. Bradley was the expert at the time, and look at how much of an expert he was. And even then, it was just more about listening. But still.
I mean, but when I was young and I had a hoopty, I always had AAA.
Yeah,
no matter what.
I know.
You probably had a full-time
Bayo,
job.
I wish we would have had you when we crashed.
These guys didn't have AAA.
Okay, I wish you were the one driving.
So, boom, right? So, At this point, I told the guys to let the car dry. I'll put some more antifreeze. At this point, I remember this like it was yesterday. I felt like I was in the Hangover movie when they're in the desert and the wife calls and he goes, "Hello." Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he can't tell her that she lost Doug.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
So it's my mom's.
Yo, our parents are. Mind you guys.
And you didn't tell him to go pick you up.
The sun is coming up.
No.
Yo, my mom didn't even know I was that far.
But, yeah.
If my mom watches this, by the way, she's never even known about this.
Yeah, my parents don't know that. Yo, so I answer the phone. I'm like, "Hello."
I'm loving this.
And she goes, "Where are you? This and that." And I was like, "Look, it's been a long night. I'm trying to get home.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there in a few."
Mm-hmm.
Click.
Yep. Same thing. Okay, so finally we let the car cool down enough. Yep. It was able to get us back to where we had all left our cars, because it wasn't even straight home. It was to where we had left our cars, which was Ramapo.
Funny thing. The car overheated again when we were going inside the
parking lot.
Oh, I wasn't there for that. I think we had already gotten out the car.
Yeah.
I had gotten out the car by then.
Oh.
Did anybody follow this person home?
No.
No, it was Ramapo. Like, that's where they were at. Yeah.
Okay.
So Ramapo was everybody's destination, I guess you could say, per se.
Okay.
So by the time now you guys know, and whoever is familiar with just like Ramapo, you guys know that anywhere from here, you know, B and
I think we dropped you off.
Anna dropped me off.
So where was Anna's car? It wasn't a Ramapo.
I don't remember. I don't know. But then we had to do that. Like, we had to get in one car to go get the other car to then take everybody else home.
Because I went to Ramapo because that's where my car was.
I did not make it home till, what time? What time did you get home? What time do you remember?
I touched the front door at 10 o'clock. I remember like it was yesterday.
We saw the sun come up. It was morning time. I literally got home and went straight to my bed. My mom came in and was like, "Who do you think you are being out all night? What, are you not going to say nothing?" And I was like, and I will be very honest with you. Had my mom found out, she would have beat me. But I had a big old chichon and I was bleeding. So I was like, yeah, Mom, sorry, I'm sorry. And I was trying to hide it. Because still to this day, she does not know.
I walked in.
That's wild.
And my mom looked at me and I looked at her and I was like, "Don't even ask." And I went straight to my, I was pissed. And I went straight to my room and passed the fuck out to sleep.
And that's where this beautiful friendship started.
Yeah.
Because after that, I was like, we went through all that shit together. You fucking stuck with me.
Yeah.
You're stuck.
We went through hell and back.
And that is our crazy college story.
And that's why we don't go to upstate.
Yeah, don't do it. Thank you guys
for the dorm party.
Not for a dorm party for my home and one bottle.
Yeah, that's that FOMO.
I'm for Cardi 151. That's literally gasoline.
That's that FOMO.
I don't even remember. He did. He remembered that part. I remembered everything else, but he remembered that part.
But you guys got this great story out of it, and that's something you guys can cherish and appreciate.
Yeah, of course. So. We laugh about it now because what else could we do? And it's a great story that we can tell, and now we've shared with all of you.
Yeah.
So
I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Thank you guys for listening.
And that's not even the best part.
Imagine if we had more.
No, guys, but thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you liked it. You had some laughs with us. You enjoyed this episode.
Share your college experience with us if you want. Leave the comments down below. Tell us your crazy ones.
Tell us your crazy stories and we'll read them out next time. If you guys are cool with that, that'd be so much fun.
We'll keep it anonymous.
Word. Yeah, we'll definitely keep it anonymous.
Come on.
Thank you guys for always listening. Thank you guys for always supporting us. We're back and we're just gonna keep doing what we're. Oh, so sorry. Whoa.
No water.
It was empty. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing before. So please make sure that you guys are tuning in because we're back and we're gonna be back with weekly content just like we were doing before. Follow, share, like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you guys, and as always,
hate it.
Hate it.